Hello and welcome back to the Squirrel Heed YouTube channel, and today we have had a pre-season friendly against Wigan, a much weakened side I must say. Obviously they've had another pre-season game against Man United just yesterday, so God knows what they were trying to do with their plans, maybe trying to get the maximum fitness that they could out of every single player, but fair enough. We come out 2-0 winners. Couple of talking points. Obviously the one that I want to start with is, well, the two I want to start with that are concerning, obviously, before we heap on all the praise that we obviously have for all of the players. Now, the one that concerns me a little bit, obviously, was that little mistake, almost costly mistake by Karius, who, while he didn't have a great deal to do in the game anyway, he wasn't stopping any attacking threats, didn't have a great deal of consistent pressure, on a back pass from Matip. Nearly, just it rolls under his foot somehow. Just seems to miscontrol it or miss. I don't know what he did, but he seemed to just miss the ball completely. Managed to recover, pretty much put his face on the line to get the ball and push it wide. As the Wigan attacker was coming right onto that ball to smash it in the back of the net. That was a little bit concerning, but that was probably the only concern in terms of the players on the pitch. The other concern, obviously, is the one that is coming up with Joel Matip, limping off at the end. But apparently, obviously, Klopp in the interview afterwards has said that it's not necessarily going to be the most serious one, probably just more of an accumulation of the pre-existing problem that he's already had. So fingers crossed that's not going to be a costly one, because we are really short on centre-backs right now. Sacco being injured, Gomez being injured. Ilori will be getting called up to go to the Portugal under-23s or whoever it is. Like, he's going to be getting called up there, so we're going to lose another one there. Maybe dip back into the transfer market. However, let's have a look at some of the positives, and there were a lot of positives, and the first one that I can come to, obviously for me, is Coutinho coming back, who looked like absolute magic in this game. He just, in the 45 minutes that he was playing, it didn't even look like he hadn't been training with the team. It just looked like he slotted straight back in. Absolutely fantastic. Pulled off some brilliant technique, things like the spins in the box that he was doing, going on the outside of the box. Passing was absolutely spot on. Everything seemed awesome. If he can do that on a consistent basis, we have got an absolute destroyer on our hands in this one. And then we can also look at that front line that we've got right now. Now, obviously, we're missing Daniel Sturridge and we're missing Origi as well. But right now, you look at that front line: Coutinho, Firmino. You've got Mane as well. That's pretty dangerous as well. Firmino can score some good goals. Coutinho can get some good goals as well. Mane will get some good goals, some good assists between all of them as well. Not to mention the fact that Sturridge and Origi are coming back. And then obviously we've got Danny Ings as an attacking option as well. Adam Lallana to come back as well. There's so many attacking options. It's absolutely unreal, and we should really be feel quite privileged for the amount of attacking options and the way that they're linking all up together. Yes, this is a pre-season game, but this is what it's all about. Like, getting your team to gel and connect with each other very well on the pitch early on, and get a style of play that is going to take you into the Premier League. And so far, the great thing that I've seen, really, it's been great all-round play. We've been playing against lesser opposition, let's be honest, so it's not something that we can really shout about. But the possession and stuff that we haven't had the best possession, let's be honest. But when we've lost the ball, we've been pressing and pressing and pressing to get that ball back, and the fluid movements to get get into an attacking position as fast as possible is unreal. And I'm so impressed with our youth. I really am so impressed with our youth players. Most notably, obviously, Kent and Woodburn. Woodburn getting the second goal. Woodburn, at 16 years old, looks like an absolute danger man and a real good prospect for the future. One that I'm very excited about seeing his progression of. Obviously, Klopp has said, I think, that this isn't going to be his shot this year in the Premier League and stuff like that, but there's no reason to say why he couldn't come on in maybe a cup game or something like that. He's got a lot of progression to do, obviously, and he's still a young lad, not one that we should be putting a lot of pressure on or expecting a great deal from. But I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed with the team so far and the style of play that we're playing. Again, trying to reiterate that we shouldn't be getting too excited about the opposition that we're coming up against, but I'm very impressed with the style of play that everybody seems to be playing, and then the players that we have to come back as well to slot in at a later date during pre-season and then ahead of the Premier League season. It gives me a lot more faith, and I have so much faith in Jurgen Klopp and the way that he's doing things. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. If you've liked the video, please drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you later.